Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber Bell. Y'all, it is, let me see, it is, let's see what time it is. It is 12:22, May 10th, a.m., midnight. Yeah, welcome to my channel. Please make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for the video. Also, please make sure that you all are commenting down below those sunflowers to let me know that y'all are watching the videos. And again, I greatly appreciate everybody that has been watching. Your girl, YouTube wants to put your girl back in the algorithm, so please keep on watching. Please keep on commenting. Please keep reading the description. Every view is greatly appreciated, okay? Okay. So, I'm going to go get in a more better position because me sitting on my legs is cutting off the circulation. So, I'll meet y'all in my bathroom, okay? Here I go. Okay, so I am back. So, like I was saying before, my insomnia is kicking my butt. I am not sleepy, or I should say, I can't go to sleep. I have been, I would say I have been depressed. I definitely have. I'm sleeping a lot more. Not really wanting to do anything. I do have issues with anxiety and depression. I'm not on any medicine. I was, but I'm not. So, I don't know if I need to be put back on medicine for that, or certain things in my life I need to let go. But that's for another day to discuss. I'm trying to sit here because, man, oh, yeah. But yeah, pretty much yesterday, which was May the 9th, I pretty much cleaned off my TV, cleaned around my TV, because I really do need to clean my room real bad because, yeah, I had stuff everywhere. I still need to get other stuff around the floor, off the floor, but my son literally just came in my room and he walked in. He was like, "Why your room seems like it's so clean?" And I was like, "That's because I literally cleaned in front of my TV, got the dust out and all that. I made my bed up. Like I said, the other little stuff, I just need to pick it up off the floor. I do want to clean my bathroom and I do want to clean my closet because my counter is full of stuff. And I literally need to go through that stuff and see the stuff that I do need, don't need. I need to organize all of that good jazz. But yeah, I do have work later on today. I was on Instagram yesterday. So yeah, and two, as you all know, I have said over and over, I work at a job that I do not like. Like, before I go to this job, I be ready to be off of work, okay? it's getting to the point where now hours are being cut. Friday, I was supposed to go to work at 12 and got off at 7, but I ended up going to work at 3 and got off at about, 6:12. That's not no hours. And especially when I'm being paid, I hate to say it, but I'm being paid $11 an hour. $11 an hour. Okay? And my rent, is $1,300. $1,300. So you do the math. Yeah. So like I said, I literally hate my job. Now, as far as how do I feel about living in Georgia, there are definitely some cons, but there are some pros. Like I said, personally, me, I like it. Like I said, I don't go outside anyway. I don't talk to nobody anyway. I'm an introvert. I'm not like one of those people that have to be in the mix. I do realize that if I could change one thing, it would be the pay for a job. The pay. That's it. Like I said, everything else is fine. Literally, everything else is fine. I like the view. Nobody bothers me. It's quiet. It's not a lot of that rah-rah. Like it's literally quiet. So that's, like I said, the only con about Georgia is the pay. Now, being in Chicago, I was used to making $17, $18 an hour. So to drop down to $11 is, child, that's a lot. And then also too, with that job, I'm trying to fit in somewhere how to get a second job just to make sure I'm extra good. Because like I said, while I do have a YouTube channel, I'm not getting paid anything. So like I said, every little bit helps. But like I said, I'm not getting paid anything off of YouTube. I have the subscribers, but I just don't have the watch hours. So I am looking for a second job, but I wouldn't need a second job if I could find like at least one good job. I could even make $15 an hour work, okay? Trying to make $11 an hour work, it's crazy work. And I'll be honest with y'all. I got my first check and I worked 16 hours and I was paid 100 and I think $147. Now, I've told other people that I work at a certain place, just because, truthfully, if I told y'all where I worked, well, I'll say it like this. For me, I'm embarrassed of where I work. Um, so that's why I just tell people other things. But yes, I'm embarrassed where I work. That's why you won't catch me doing a vlog at work. Could I do a vlog at work? Yeah, I could. Um, but like I said, I'm embarrassed. Like I said, nobody knows where I really work. Um, and just like I said, just for that reason, because I'm embarrassed where it is, and then also to the pay. So, but I do go to work. I do have 2 days off. Um, so yeah, it's an adjustment. Now, do I like this adjustment? Absolutely not. I don't. Because, like I said, nobody should be getting paid $11 an hour. That's crazy work. Like, that's something that you pay teenagers, okay? That's in high school, like ninth graders, like when they're just being able to start to work. That's something you pay them. But we'll see what happens. I was told that give them some time and my pay could go up, but I just highly doubt it, just because I have caught my boss in so many lies already that it's not even funny. So I'm not holding my breath for this quote unquote raise. So yeah, but like I said, I am working. I'm just trying to keep everything afloat. Of course, everything is harder when you're doing it by yourself. I know I've gotten this question a time or two. Oh, where are the kids' father? Ma'am and sirs, if y'all only knew, I have not seen this man in a couple of years. The last time that I had any interactions with him, I had just had a gun pointed at my head, and I literally had to put a two-year restraining order against him, and it was granted. But I just don't feel like being bothered, like, because again, I'm still being watched. So like I'll go on TikTok, and he has found me on TikTok. So it's like the watching me, like stalking type thing. It just brings back those memories of like, girl, he is literally still watching you. Or like, I still, like, I know he's not gonna come here, but I still, like, it's still in my head that like he gonna pop up at your house. So like I said, I know he's not, but it's like that mind thing of like I said the last time I had an interaction with him, he could not take no for an answer, and it literally pissed him off to where a restraining order was needed. So like I said, literally doing this by myself, and then also too, because he has another child, an older child, she's like in her 20s. I know what he did to her mom. So he purposely did not work so he would not have to pay. I remember one time where he had just got paid, and as soon as 12 o'clock hit, they took his check. And then they made it go overdraft. So he had like, I want to say maybe like $900 coming. Like he was getting paid like 900 something dollars. Like we had like the bills, it was certain bills that we were getting ready to pay. And child, when he called their card, or no, what it was, he had went to the gas station and he was getting like some snacks or something. He went there and literally the card declined. So we got back, because I was with him. So we got back to the house and he called his card. And when I say they snatched his whole check, they snatched the whole thing. And then, like I said, made it go overdraft as well. So I just know that that's how he operates. As far as like paying child support, he not finna work. And something else that he does, some of his employers, he will ask them, can you pay me under the table? So yeah, the man has never filed, he doesn't file taxes because he knows if they get a hold to him, they're going to take the whole thing. Personally, me, I was always the one filing taxes because I didn't owe nobody nothing. Wasn't nobody taking nothing from me. And it was just like, it was a lot. So that's why I haven't pursued like going after him for child support. Because like I have been doing really good. Yeah, I have been doing really good, and I just don't need to be triggered in that type of way. Because I know when I went and got the restraining order, I was in the hallway shaking. Like I had to have an officer. Like they had to put me in a room because he was getting ready to come out, and I literally was shaking. And like I said, I didn't see him there because they had already moved me somewhere else. But I was literally shaking, and they was like, "He's not even around you. We moved you," and it was just like just the fact that he was in that same building that I was in. It did not matter. I was shaking. So yeah, I don't really want to go that route. Um, ouch. Yeah. Like I said, I'm sitting on a bag of laundry. I need a chair in here, okay? A stool or something, because, man, this is hard because I'm trying to be comfortable because it's not really lit in my room. So, yeah, but let me see if I could. I don't know if that made it any better or not. But, yes. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's better. So yeah, that is what's been going on. I need to stop saying but I've been here for about 2 months now, and like I said, the only thing that is just stressing me out real bad is these $11 an hour, and I get paid every 2 weeks. But $11 an hour, I can't take my kids nowhere. I did want to get my kids enrolled in the YMCA to give them something extra to do. But with the $11, I can't even do that. I can't do that. It's like I said, my kids, they need clothes again, they need shoes again. Because like I said, we lost a lot previously. So like I said, I'm in my place and I'm just trying to um, play catch up and just trying to make sure I give them the stuff that they need. I know school is going to be starting back up, so I know there are a couple of other moms that I've seen on. I seen them on TikTok that everybody is talking about how some of those moms are talking about like they're going to start school shopping now. So when school comes up and when it's that time of year again, they're not getting everything at one time. And that's how I want to do because I know for me, my kids, um, they grow a lot. My kids, especially Miles, baby, they feet are humongous. They got like some clown feet, okay? So they shoes cost a nice little penny. Um, with with their clothes and shoes, with their clothes, I go to Walmart. Like right off the top, I go to Walmart. Or like last time, I went to Ross and I had got like a pair of pants for like $12.99. So I had got them some of those, and then like a shirt, $5.99 or $6.99 or something like that, and or a 2-pack of shirt for $12.99, like that. But normally I get their clothes from Walmart, and like I said, I just added Ross to the list because I did find some good stuff in there from last time. But their shoes, I have to spend a little bit more on because, like I said, they're boys, and when they were younger, I could get away with the Walmart shoes, but like I said, their feet grow so much. I don't need their feet to be messed up, and like I said, they're older, and I need their shoes to last a little longer. So I have to go to places like um, Shoe Carnival, Foot Locker, that type of stuff. So like Nikes. Um, I remember last year for Christmas, I got so they had this deal. I forgot the name of the store. It wasn't City Gear. I forgot the name of that store. If I could remember it, I'll put it in this clip or I'll put it down in the description. But it was this particular store and they had buy one, get one for $1. So I remember I had got them some shoes. I think it came up to like $1.99. And then like I said, the other pair was $1. So it came up to $200. And like I said, it was only $1.99 because again, Aaron got his shoes for $1. It was Miles' shoe that was $1.99 because you could pick what kind of shoes you wanted. So like I said, some of them range from like 150, 160, whatever. They picked the highest costing shoe and they made that shoe the price. So the lesser priced shoe was $1. So that was at Christmas time. So I I kind of like look for deals like that. Like I said, and they got some Jordans. So and those with Jordans, those last them for a while. So I want to look for some deals like that. Yeah, like I said, I've been all on Indeed. I have updated my resume. I have done all of the things, okay? All of the things. Now, I have been on some interviews, but Also, at the same time, too, I have to be aware of the jobs that I am applying for because um, I have to take traveling into consideration because I don't have a car right now, and I am going to be getting my license. So when I get my license, then my horizons will broaden out. Because like I said, right now I have to kind of like work around what's closer to me because I don't want to spend $40 for a Uber or a Lyft to going to work and then another 40 or 50 coming back home. No. And then also too, I don't know anybody out here, so I don't know how the buses run. And yeah, so that's another one of my goals is to actually get a car because then I'll be able to take my kids places. Um, like I said, if I need to go to the grocery store, I can just get up and go. I don't have to do mobile orders or um, pay an Uber to go to Walmart or have one of my kids walk down to the corner store. I don't want to do that. So that's definitely a goal of mine is to go ahead and secure the license and to secure that car. Now, what kind of car I want? Now, personally me, I'm going to keep it simple because I did want a Tesla, but no, I'm no. Um, I literally just want a reliable car. Um, so if y'all know, let me know y'all recommendations. Drop down in the comments some good cars or good cars that you think that are good. Because I don't want no lemons and all that kind of stuff. I just want a low maintenance car that can get me and back. There and back. So have that going on. Because I also thought about what else I could do to bring in some extra money, and I thought about doing hair. Now, with that means I would have people in my home. I'm not. I don't want people in my home. Cause like I said, I do my own hair, and then like I said, from time to time, I could twist it up and style it if I want to. I just be being lazy and just don't do it. I'll literally put it up in a scarf or wear it like this or throw it in a ponytail. But I thought about doing that, and then because I find myself more at peace when I'm creating things. So I thought about doing cup cozies again because I know I sold a couple of those. The cup cozies is like with those that you put on your cups when you're drinking coffee and stuff. So if y'all remember, I remembered I did have a website. So I really want to get back into that. I definitely want to make t-shirts because I did have some of those and like custom baby onesies and just like I said, different type of stuff that I liked doing and that it made me smile. And it helped calm me down. That was a stress reliever for me. Was making things that other people like, and like I said, just I feel proud of my work. So I'm considering or I'm wanting to do that to be another source of income for me. Like I said, I hope that I can get enough watch hours and I can get some income from YouTube. If you all have any tips or tricks on how to get more people to watch my channel, drop those down below. If y'all don't mind sharing my channel with other people, I would definitely appreciate it. And like I said, because everybody has something that somebody else is struggling with or dealing with. Like it's somebody else that's struggling with depression, anxiety, PTSD, endometriosis, being a single mother of boys, and moving to another state, experiencing homelessness at one time, losing everything to domestic violence and getting it, well, I'm not going to say getting it all back, but getting some of it back. Learning how to navigate life with having two young men. I do have 4 boys. I have a stepson, and then I have an 18-year-old. I have a 15-year-old, and I have I think the boy 13. See, I'm getting old. A 13-year-old. I can do a story time on my 18-year-old. So if you would like for me to do an 18. If you would like for me to do a story time about my 18-year-old, and drop it down below. If you want me to, I don't mind talking about it. Like I said, it has gotten easier to talk about it. But definitely when stuff was happening, it was not easy. So let me know about that, and just drop that down in the comments. Let me know. Yeah. And there you have it. This is what Insomnia looks like. Because I kid you not, it feels like I don't get enough sleep, and I know why it is, because my brain is always on go, 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 go. My brain will not shut up. My brain will not shut up. My body will not shut up. So I could be up from anywhere from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning. I remember one time I went to sleep at 5 o'clock and had to be up at 6 o'clock to get my kids to the bus, and then had to turn around and be at work at 10 o'clock. Yeah. So insomnia is nothing to play with. I haven't taken melatonin before, but I'm trying to see if that's something that I want to explore, because like I said, when it's time for me to go to sleep, I cannot go. I can't go. I literally don't understand. But yeah. And it is like right now. It is 12:57. It's 12:57, and yeah, I have to get up in the morning because I don't know if you all know this or not, but I donate plasma to have extra change. I've been donating plasma for a little over a year now, I think. Sometimes I use it to, well, I know when I was in Chicago, I was doing it to pay for that room that we were in. I'm back donating plasma again. I absolutely hate it because of the mark that it leaves on my arm, but when I am done donating, I am exhausted, I'm tired, and I always end up getting sick. like I said, I really hate doing that. But like I said, I donate plasma from time to time. Lately, I have been doing it just so I can get back and forth to work. Yeah, or like if I need to wash clothes, I take a little bit of change and go wash clothes with that. Now I do have the option of getting a washer and dryer installed in my apartment, which getting that washer and dryer installed in my apartment will help me out a lot because that means I don't have to go outside my house to get the washer and dryer. To go wash clothes. Everything will be in here, so that's one less thing I got to pay for. Now to get the washer and dryer, I have to put $107 down. That's with tax and all that. It rounds up. It goes up to 107. So in order for me to rent the washer and dryer, I had to pay $107. And then after that, the bill for the monthly bill for the washer and dryer would be $50. So I'm trying to see if I can get some help with that. Like I said, paying the $50 a month, that's nothing. I could do that. It's just I gotta figure out how to get the $107. So I can put it down so they can go ahead and deliver it. Let's see what else. I think that's about it. Normally I would be coloring right now, but I'm not because I picked up my phone and I've started talking to you guys. And I'm really, 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 really working on or trying to figure out a schedule. So that's something else. What are your good days or what are your bad days as far as when are you most likely to watch a YouTube video? Or, like what time of day or what Pacific day. I do know because I have it on my iPad. I have the YouTube Studio. So, like this one, it's showing me the amount of subscribers and, as far as the videos and stuff. So, if you all do not know, I have two channels. I have the Bell's Life, and then I'm going to show you guys this other channel, or I'm going to tell you this other channel, A Bellful Crafty Life. That channel I've had for I want to say I've had this channel for about about 6 years, because I started doing my yarn content on that channel. So that channel I have, on that particular channel, I have 2,779 subscribers. So like I said, both channels I have the subscribers. It's just I need the views. Cause I started this yarn channel. Let me see if I could click on it. I think I have to go this way. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, so see, that's what I'm saying. I've had this channel for about 6 years. So A Bellful Crafty Life. And like I said, this channel, this is where I'm going to put all of my hats, scarves, anything I do for like t-shirts, I was making die cuts for my planners. So anything like that type of thing, I'm going to be putting on a Belful, see, Belful, a Belful Crafty Life. I'm going to put it on that channel, and then this channel is going to be for like, you know, the daily vlogs, clean with me's, let's go shopping, what's in my bag, yada yada yada, doodle doodle doodle, woo woo woo, playing with me's also. So that's gonna be on this channel, and then like I said, everything that I'm making will be on my other channel. So this channel will be down below as well. And like I said, please subscribe to both and watch both. So yeah, like I said, my brain, it won't shut up. It won't shut up. Because like I said, when I close my eyes, my brain is already thinking about what else I need to figure out. Or how I'm going to pay this, or how I'm going to pay that. Yeah, it's a lot. So, but yes, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get out here because it is 1:05, and girl, I got to get up and donate tomorrow because I got to pay for me getting to work for the rest of the week. Isn't that lovely? So, yeah, but like I said, I thank y'all for sitting with me during my Insomnia episode. And like I said, hopefully when I put my elbow on my bed, I can go to sleep. Because like I feel like the sleep coming down, like I'm getting a little sleepy. I just needed to stay like that until I make it to the bed. Because sometimes I could be sleepy right now, and when I get in the bed, I'm wide awake. So, yeah. So like I said, please make sure that you all are subscribed to the channel. Again, thumbs up. Drop your sunflower down below. Make sure that you're looking in the description. Make sure y'all subscribe to my other channel as well. Like I said, the questions that I asked, make sure y'all drop y'all recommendations down below. If you would like to support me in any kind of way, all the links will be in the description. So like I said, we appreciate you all for everything. The prayers, the inboxes that I get, we appreciate y'all for all of that. Okay? So like I said, y'all, hopefully I can go to bed, okay? I'm going to attempt to vlog tomorrow when I go donate. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm going to attempt, okay? All right. So y'all can see what I kind of like go through. It's super cold in there, and girl, it depends on how you pumping. That's how quick you get out of there, okay? So again, thank y'all for sticking around, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.